A couple of Irish friends of mine, the Fury brothers, Eddie and Finbar, they got a hold of it and they recorded it, and they changed the title from No Man's Land to The Green Fields of France, and it's probably better known by that title because Eddie and Finbar had a big hit with it in Ireland. It was in the hit parade for 28 weeks or something silly, you know. So now most people call the song The Green Fields of France and not my original title, No Man's Land. And I really don't care. Well, the song's a thing, you see. And anyway, I registered both titles. Do I look stupid? Anyway, I asked that question once before and I shouldn't have. And in 1997, John and I were doing a tour in the UK. We arrived just after, if you remember, that was the year that Tony Blair and his new listening, caring socialist government was elected to power in Great Britain. And shortly after we got here, a wee lassie wrote to him called Margaret Gibney. And she said, "Dear Mr. Blair, my name's Margaret Gibney. I live in Belfast, Northern Ireland. I'm 10 years old, and I've never known what peace is. So while you're the Prime Minister of Great Britain, could you ensure you keep the peace process going and try to bring peace to my country because I love it very, very much. Yours sincerely, Margaret Gibney." It was a nice letter. The national press in Britain got a hold of it, and they ran it for a few days as a human interest story. So Tony Blair invited Margaret Gibney down to number 10 Downing Street to meet him. And while Margaret was visiting, Tony presented her with a framed copy of what he called his favourite anti-war poem, and it was mine, The Green Fields of France, as Tony Blair called it. Anyway, the Times newspaper ran an article about this whole thing, and there a photograph of Margaret and Tony at number 10 Downing Street with a poem between them, smiling for the cameras. And part of the accompanying text to the photograph read, the Prime Minister's favourite anti-war poem, The Green Fields of France, was written by a Scotsman, Eric Bogle, who died in the First World War.
He's looking better though, isn't he, now? Colour in his cheek.
I was a bit surprised. My wife was quite relieved. She said, "I thought you'd just lost interest," she said. "You're dead, I can live with that, no problem."
It's cruel but fair, your wife, isn't it? Cruel but fair.
The cruel bit I like.
Hey.
I think what the paper meant to say is that Eric Bogle, the Scotsman's career died in World War I. Well, how'd you do, Private Willie McBride? Do you mind if I sit here down by your graveside and I'll rest for a while in the warm summer sun? Been walking all day, Lord, and I'm nearly done. And I see by your gravestone you're only 19 when you joined the glorious fall in 1916. I hope you died quick, and I hope you died clean. Or Willie McBride was a soul under sea. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they sound the fife loudly? Did the rifles fire over you as they lowered you down? Did the bugles sing the last post in chorus? Did the pipes play the flutes of forest? And did you leave a wife or a sweetheart behind? In some faithful heart is your memory enshrined. And though you died back in 1916, pipes play the flutes of the forest. And I can't help but wonder, will he McBride, do all those who lie here know why they die? Did you really believe them when they told you the cause? You really believe that this war would end wars? Well, the suffering, the sorrow, the glory, the shame, the killing, the dying, it was all done in vain. For winning the bride, it all happened again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they sound the fife lowly? Did the rifles fire only as they lowered you down? Did the bugles sing the last posting chorus? Did the pipes play the flutes of the forest? Did the bugles sing the last posting chorus? And did the pipes